Hello everyone, I'm Hassan from Mechanic Bar, and today I'm going to share with you more about motorcycle oil filters. So with me, I have two oil filters here. This is a used oil filter and this is a brand new oil filter inside the box. And I'm going to share more about them and let us learn something. First up, we have the Yamaha oil filter. This oil filter is usually found on motorcycles below 300cc. Okay, usually you can find them in Yamaha R15, MT15 and some scooters below 300cc. Okay, let us open up this box. It's a brand new oil filter. It's inside a plastic, nothing else on the box. And this is the oil filter. So this is a paper-like oil filter material. There is a rubber material here and here. And on the bottom part, you can see there's some numberings. And just a hollow compartment here. And this is the front side whereby the oil will flow out. And as you can see, there are some tiny holes here whereby the oil will start to flow out and circulate back into the engine, and also there is the bypass valve mechanism inside. You can see the small circles here inside this oil filter. Okay, so what happens is that when this thing is inserted to the engine, the used oil will be circulating around here and it will be pressurized to be absorbed inside through the oil filters and coming out from these tiny holes inside. It will bleed out and goes back to your engine. Okay, if this oil filter is not replaced timely, it will start to clog up and this bypass mechanism will be activated, hence the oil will start to flow unfiltered. So you need to replace this oil filter timely, regularly for every engine oil change. Okay, so this is a brand new oil filter, and right now with me I have the bigger oil filter for motorcycle. Okay, it's about the same as in terms of the shape and functionality. Okay, as you can see, these are the tiny holes whereby the oil will flow out and recirculate back into the engine. And there is also the bypass mechanism valve inside here, as you can see. And there's nothing on the back except a hollow compartment here. And this is the paper filter. This is a used oil filter whereby the oil already been used, and this type of oil filter can be found on most motorcycles from 400cc and above. Okay, so do they appear in this? No, actually it comes from this. Let me show you. Okay, so this is a K&N oil filter. Actually, I saw it and take this out. So this is the open oil filter. I already saw the part here. So it was actually like this. Well, it's very tough oil filter. It's very difficult to saw it open, but I managed it after 12 minutes of sewing. Okay, so look at the difference. This is just a pure naked oil filter. You just slot into the engine, whereby this one is inside a canister. So you're gonna screw it on attach it on the engine itself. Okay, so look at the size difference. So this is for 300cc motorcycles and below. This is for 400cc and above, right? So this is more similar to the car type of oil filters. They are almost the same, identical, but they are not to be mixed, and this is for motorcycle. Okay, so as you can see, this is the rubber seal whereby you would actually thread this into the engine, and this rubber seal will be locking in so that the oil does not split out. And this tiny holes is where the used engine oil will be coming into the oil filter, and it will circulate inside here, okay, it will circulate inside before it starts to be filtered by the paper filter and coming out again through these holes, tiny holes here inside, and back to be recirculating inside the engine through this hole. Okay, so what happens if you do not change this timely, you do not change this on a regular basis? Okay, the contaminated oil will start to block this filter, and that is where the bypass mechanism will start to activate. Hence, it will allow the unfiltered engine oil to be recirculated back to the engine. Hence, you have a damaged engine very soon. Okay, so rough description of these two motorcycle oil filters. Okay, this is for 400cc and above, and this is for 300cc and below bikes. Okay, some models of your motorcycle may have different type of oil filter, but they all function the same. They need to be replaced on every oil filter change. Okay, so I hope this brief descriptions of oil filter will bring some knowledge to you.